Today, God has a special message for you. He has heard your prayers. He understands your fears, your confusion, and your pain. He sees each tear you shed, and for every tear, He plans a blessing for you. Your suffering is nearing its end. Solutions, blessings, and divine grace are on their way to you. Do not despair or feel overwhelmed by the challenges ahead. The struggles that didn't defeat you last month won't defeat you this month either. You've already claimed victories. Remember, you are a winner, more than a conqueror. This is not just a reassurance, it's a declaration of what's inherently yours by divine right. God is meticulously preparing you for greater things. Be ready for more options, better health, more peace of mind, bigger blessings, and improved finances. When someone tries to put you down or says something hurtful, don't react with anger. Instead, calmly adjust your crown. Reflect on this: they cannot change who you are unless you allow it. They don't control your destiny, they don't determine your worth, and they certainly didn't give you life. God did. He calls you a masterpiece, a king, a queen, destined to rule in life. Let this be clear: God doesn't ask you to figure everything out on your own. The Scriptures remind us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts and not to depend on our own understanding. Relying solely on our understanding often leads us into frustration because some situations have no logical solution, no apparent escape. But remember, we serve a supernatural God who can accomplish what we cannot, do what medicine cannot, and open doors that no one can shut. God knows how to connect you with the right people and lead you to your destiny. You can't even imagine what He has in store for you, surprises with your name on them that, if revealed now, would absolutely astonish you. As we approach the end of November, everything you've prayed for will begin to materialize. The right people and the right opportunities will emerge unexpectedly. You didn't see it coming, but God will amaze you with His goodness. God is speaking to you today just as He does at the beginning of every new day, renewing your heart with strength and determination. He's sending help, resources, and finances you never imagined possible. Keep faith and watch as God's plan unfolds in your life. Remember, God's timing is perfect. While we often wish for immediate answers, God sees the bigger picture. He knows when we are truly ready to receive His blessings. Sometimes, what we perceive as delays are actually God's way of preparing us, making sure that when the blessings come, we are ready to handle them wisely. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible, a man sold into slavery by his own brothers, wrongfully imprisoned, yet eventually elevated to a position of great authority in Egypt. His journey was filled with hardships, but each experience was crucial in preparing him for the role he would eventually play. Like Joseph, you may feel forgotten or overlooked, but God is actively working in your life, shaping you into the person you need to be to fulfill your destiny. Moreover, this is a time to cultivate gratitude and humility. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. It makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. In humility, let us recognize that our own strength is limited, but God's power is infinite. Humility does not mean thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. It's about acknowledging that the gifts and opportunities you have are from God, and they are given not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of others. In this spirit, continue to reach out, not only to straighten your crown, but to help others adjust theirs. Be a beacon of light in someone's darkness. Show kindness and compassion to those who cross your path. You may not realize it, but God often answers others' prayers through you. As we conclude, hold on to this profound truth: God is actively speaking into your life, just as He brings the dawn of each new day. With every sunrise, let His words renew your heart with courage, peace, and unwavering faith. He is sending you help from the right people, endowed with resources and finances you never could have imagined. Trust in His timing, rely on His promises, and be amazed by the unfolding of His majestic plan for you. Everything will come together in its own perfect moment. Remember, as long as we cherish our memories, yesterday always remains with us. As long as we hold on to hope, there's always a tomorrow to look forward to. As long as we keep love in our hearts, today remains beautiful. And as long as we have faith in God, nothing is beyond our reach. Don't worry if your life isn't unfolding as you envisioned. God has a unique plan for each of us. Often things may not happen on our timeline, but they will always happen when they are meant to. Even if at times you feel lonely or unloved, remember, God's love for you is steadfast and unconditional. This love doesn't waver, it's a constant you can rely on no matter the circumstances. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Think about all the times you pushed through, even when everything seemed against you. Recall every morning you got out of bed, despite how hard it was, and every instance you chose to keep moving forward when giving up seemed like the easier option. Each challenge you've faced, each obstacle you've overcome, adds up to a significant journey, a testament to your strength and resilience. Consider the difficulties, the pain, the sadness, the doubts, and those sleepless nights filled with anxiety. These hardships are not permanent, they are merely steps along the path, leading you to greater things. Trust that God will open the windows of heaven, pouring out the blessings you've been praying for. Love, health, prosperity, all these are coming your way. Continue to worship God and maintain a spirit of faith. The battles you face won't require you to fight alone. God will remove harmful influences from your path and open doors that seemed forever locked. This divine intervention will shift circumstances in your favor, particularly improving your health and overall well-being. You've survived illnesses, injustices, challenging situations at work, and periods of deep loneliness. These experiences show your incredible ability to endure and adapt. Scripture reminds us that those who persevere to the end will be rewarded. Therefore, don't be disheartened if the journey is longer and more arduous than you anticipated. As you move forward, take each day at a time. Celebrate the small victories along your path, and know that each step forward is a step towards something greater. Your faith, your perseverance, and your love are powerful forces that shape your destiny. In conclusion, keep your heart open to the endless possibilities that faith brings. Trust in God's timing and plan. Embrace the journey with all its highs and lows, and hold on to the promise that the best is yet to come. Never forget how far you have come, and never lose sight of where you are going. Your faith, your resilience, and your love are your greatest strengths. Embrace them, and watch as the world unfolds before you in ways you never imagined.